Last session began with a solemn twist of fate. The jester's diamonds lay ready, Cliff invoked soon, and still Nilar's soul refused to return. The camp fell into shock and angry prayer. Cliff closed Nilar's eyes and entrusted him to Suna. Kolut knelt and delivered a hard truth, calling this choice Nilar's worst, while Mecoo, struck silent by the refusal, carved his name into a tree. Ed D padded over with unsettling interest and was turned away. They gathered Nilar's notes and potions, shared out his coin, set 2 coppers on his eyes, and lifted into dawn on their dragonels, the 4th saddle flying empty. A desperate surge of wild magic speared up from the forest. Let's check it became their tiebreaker, and the party descended to find a human mage calling himself Tim. He peppered the ground with fire, spoke of an ever-flowing golden chalice, and introduced Sir Carrot Bignog, his jam-stained rabbit. Odd, but honest in his own way, Tim climbed into Nilar's spare saddle and joined them. The flare led into a cave where hedges and empty suits of armor flanked a sealed stone door etched with 4 rune pegs: leaf, flame, water, stick, and 3 slots. When Kolut lifted a peg, iron woke. Cliff's halo of spirits erupted, chewing through plates. Kolut drove a roiling sphere of fire across the line. Mecoo took hits meant for the casters and split helmets with brutal efficiency, and Tim's arcane cannon pulsed waves of vigor that kept everyone standing. Slotting the runes released the door, and they went deeper. The tunnel bucked as an earth elemental tore free and hammered at Mecoo, who stayed upright through sheer ferocity. Kolut's acid ate into stone. Cliff's tolling force shook its core, and it collapsed. Then the ground opened beneath Cliff. Featherfall snapped the danger, and rope dragged him back to the path. At the end of the tunnel, a crystal chamber hummed with broken arrays. 2 pale, elven-looking mages stood guard and warned the party to leave. A chromatic bolt screamed past Cliff, and the room exploded into violence. Mecoo closed hard and dropped one with the flat of her axe, shouting for restraint. Cliff's spectral guardians washed through the other as Tim's searing bolts and Kolut's curses raked the line. When the last mage lay unconscious, a moral line surfaced and then vanished. Kolut stepped forward, wiped his ball peen clean, and ended the survivor with 1 blow. There was no treasure, only cooling blood and crystals that flickered when Cliff's spirits passed. With Nilar buried, a new ally at their side, and the Crystal City waiting for news of the dragon's peace, the party left the chamber's secrets for next time, their choices echoing ahead of them like footsteps in the dark.